Hello everyone, welcome back to Front of House Structure. This month's service point, we're going to talk about overfamiliarity. Now, we talked a little bit in the sales point this month about how to establish yourself as a professional and off the bat, give the table the impression that you are an ambassador to your restaurant. Now, we're going to skip ahead. As a service point, I want to talk to you about overfamiliarity. Overfamiliarity is spending too much time at the table, unnecessarily talking about things that are ultimately irrelevant. Now, there's a very fine line between being friendly and being overfamiliar. Remember, when the table comes in to dine, they're spending time with their friends. The people that they came in with are the people that they want to spend time with. And I don't want you to take offense to this, but they did not come to spend time with you. Now, there are a lot of waiters out there that will spend too much time talking to their tables, chatting, chit-chatting, and what you're doing is you are offending the table. You might not realize it. And you might think that the table is very into you and your conversation, and they want to know everything about you. It's not true. It's not true. They want to know about you. They want little clips here and there. They want to know that you have a personality, and all that's very important. But they don't want to spend their night with you. All right? That is going to lead to offending the table. It's going to lead to the table saying, you know what? Boy, that restaurant was great, but I wish we had time to talk to each other. And it's also going to lead to you not paying attention to the rest of your station, because now your time is going to be preoccupied at a table for business that is other than the business that you're in. All right? And there's nothing worse. Believe me, you're not going to get a worse tip than from a table who needs something and is looking at you, and you're sitting there chit-chatting with your table for 5 minutes. Whether it just be an empty water glass, whether they need another beverage, whether hopefully there's food that has all gotten to the table correctly, but let's say that there's a dish that's still in the kitchen, all right, a side dish, a side of French fries, a salad, something that's missing, and that table obviously needs it, and they're sitting there watching you talk to a table for 5 minutes about nothing, why they don't have their items, that they're paying money for it and tipping you off, all right? So I want you to start understanding the difference between being friendly with a table and being over-familiar with a table, because over-familiarity leads to disaster. It leads to disaster. You need to prioritize your time amongst all of your tables. You need to be able to service all of your tables, not be distracted by a table, but most importantly, you need to not be intrusive on a table and their enjoyment of your restaurant. All right? Thanks very much. Thanks for tuning in. I don't want anybody to say that I'm trying to take away your personality. I don't want to take away your personality. I think that's crucially important after you've taken the order. But I don't want you to be intrusive on your tables, all right? That leads to bad service for your other tables, and it also leads to that table with a bad taste in their mouth. Thanks very much for tuning in. Tune in next month.